Hello and welcome back. This is sneak peek video number 2 for all things season 3, I guess.
And yeah, this is actually all things season 3 and all things now we're starting to mix into season 3 and update 1.5.
Jairo Nieto, the chief the creator of the game, and me, Juan Duque,
The content director.
hmm
The
So
the man behind the content or in front, I'm not sure. Right now in front.
in front right now, yes. So Jairo, what can you tell us? Which unit do you want to mention first regarding the new units?
Let's begin with the unit that you get from participating in seasons this time. So as we mentioned in the last video, last season you got Minimander.
Minimander.
Now this season, as you progress, if you own the season pass, as you progress through the season, you will unlock Invisibility, a new spell that turns the units invisible, of course. So you cast Invisibility, units within the area of the spell will become invisible and will remain invisible until they attack or they are damaged. So I've been having a lot of fun by making Dr. Death invisible and having him run to the other side of the map. But there's a lot more uses. This is just my personal hobby.
Yeah, I tried it a couple of times, guys, and trust me, this opens up a whole can of worms regarding new strategies, new metas.
Where is the commander?
Yeah, I don't know. It's invisible. But that's one unlocked just by playing with the season pass and progressing. Similar to Minimander, you will get a certain amount of cards. So when you advance a little bit in your challenges, you'll have a pretty good upgraded invisibility spell.
Is the one that you will get at the end of the brawls. So during season 3, by playing respawn and full deck. Right now in season 2, or as you guys remember in season 2, you got Mammoth, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the rainbow, let's say. Now at the end of the rainbow, a new unit awaits. It's called Mischief. Again, since it's the Night of the Witch season, it's another spell that evokes 2 fiends, 2 little demons. Actually, they're not demons. They're what happens to the monkey when he eats a doshard. So if the monkey eats a doshard, you get fiends.
Right.
And
so never feed doshards to your monkey.
Not after 10 p.m. Yes. Not after midnight. So the way that this spell works is that you place it on a tower. The fiends will be invisible, waiting for the tower, and at the tower they'll be like hanging there. And the next time your opponent activates the tower, the fiends will break that, and they will make the tower inactive and deal damage to the tower in the process.
So they make it malfunction as soon as it's activated. So it's a great preventive spell that also forces the opponent to kind of be aware of invisible stuff.
Yes, again, and also be aware of when it's placed on the towers, because if the player is not paying attention, if the opponent is not paying attention, he won't see them, and he will be.
You'll damage your own tower.
Yes. Oh crap! And I need to heal right now. He tries to heal, and it's just like shutdown. The effect is just like a shutdown, or how the choppa disables the tower. The tower gets disabled. But now you don't have to, preemptively shut it down. The Mischief will be there. But do you know how you get rid of fiends?
Well, the missile tower.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Detection. So if you use a missile tower, or in the future, we do plan to introduce more units that have the detection.
That can see invisible stuff. Yeah.
That can see invisible stuff. Then Mischief will be detected, and the 2 fiends will run away. They'll go
because they're not brave. They'll just run away.
Before we go into another one, I want to talk about the card that you will get at the end of the final brawl of the month, which will be a new brawl called What the Buck. So let's talk about What the Buck, and then let's talk about What the Card. Let me just say that the What the Buck event has a very special mechanic where all the troops, not buildings or spells, all the troops you use will turn into buck. Well, and some spells that spawn troops, and some buildings that spawn troops. But when troops are created into the game, they'll transform into buck. What the buck?
Yes.
So that is the mode. Will be the brawl on the last week of October. That will be your weekend brawl, and you guys will be competing in that brawl to reach the end of the milestone progression. Because at the end, the reward that awaits is a new card called Porta-potty.
And as you can see by the design,
shown here.
yes, as you can see by the design, it's an outhouse.
It's a porta-potty.
Yeah,
it's a porta-potty.
Yeah.
It's a porta-potty that comes.
Mm-hmm.
You know where that porta-potty comes from? That comes from Buck's hometown. The functionality is that it spawns bucks. That is what the porta-potty does.
So yes, it's fantastic. Of course, working on it has been super fun. I know Andy has been having a blast animating it and doing the textures and stuff.
Tell me about the sound, Juan.
And yes, every time it's a spawner. It's a spawner building. It spawns bucks, and every time it spawns one buck, of course, he flushes because it's the courtesy flush for the next buck.
He's
and
done.
he
Yes.
exits.
Exactly.
He exits the porta-potty, ready to fight. This is, in my opinion, one of the greatest spawners that we could have created, because Fish Tank has a lot of counters because there are many units and buildings that attack ground, but Beehive has only a handful of counters. The commander being the main one, actually, because most of the counters except for Bug, like the missile turret, is very specific.
Yeah.
So this is like the perfect counter for Beehive, in my opinion. Is having
they face each other, the
Yes.
porta-potty versus the Beehive.
Yes.
But I was leaving. I don't know if this is the best, but it is definitely something good for last.
It's great on many levels. Go ahead.
It's the newest artifact.
New artifact.
New artifact. Confetti.
Finally, yes.
Because a lot of players, ourselves included, have been hoarding is the right word, dough shards for a while, right? And this new artifact comes in at a 240 dough shard cost, if I recall correct.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at the end of the current artifact progression. Again, it's magic themed because it's the season of the witch, right?
It's for spells.
It's for spell. It's called the Spell Lab. It's actually a collaboration between the mad scientist and the witch. It's their first collaborative work. Science meets magic, and you get an artifact. Both sides, magic, science. So what the Spell Lab does is, the first use, you will get 3 random spells, not artifacts. That's the only rule. You don't get artifacts from Spell Lab. You use Spell Lab, and then you get your choice of 3 random spells that on the second side of the card you can then use. So think of it as an emergency, like, oh crap, what spells should I get now? And then you have your choice of 3 spells. And
so that's super exciting. Of course, working on the Spell Lab was mostly done, of course, in the development side.
In the dev lab.
But we did create some visual assets for them, which we're showing right now. And it's super fun the way we are combining this randomness and as you can see, it's a coin slot machine that spits out spells, and it goes hand in hand with something that we here at Jam City have loved seeing, and that's the variety of decks that are emerging with the new daily challenges and mission challenges, and now with these new invisible units and the Spell Lab. The meta is going to be ever changing.
Like one of our top concerns, even on a personal level, is looking out for how the meta is currently feeling and what units are underperforming and which units are OP, because we really want everyone to I think one of the more fun parts about this game is also the sitting down before the battle and trying to come up with crazy combinations. I've seen some really cool decks from our creators, some really crazy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it for this sneak peek video.
Second
please,
sneak peek.
Yeah.
What's coming in the next one?
Oh, well, we're gonna be talking about something huge regarding version 1.5 of the game.
Oh, that's a big one, guys.
And-
Do not miss out on that.
Okay, so basically, it has to do with what secondary effects be seen during battle.
What? You just spoiled it. Okay, see
No,
you in
but-
the next video.
No, but nothing.
1.5. What we're about to reveal is game changing. I'm not hyping it up. But it is.
Yes,
You don't want to miss the next video.
And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Share your favorite decks, your favorite brawls, what brawls you like, what brawls you don't like. Join the Discord server. Be nice. And that's it. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.